What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and I am out and about today, and I wanted to tap in with you. I saw this article over at CBT News about Warren. I believe it's the, let me see what local it is. Stop doing that. The local 140 in Warren, Michigan has voted unanimously to approve internal charges against UAW President Shawn Fain. Now, I've talked about this a bunch of times, right? I know Brian regularly does, live streams over on Facebook about it. And I just have to be honest, right? We know what he did, and this is outside of the political side of what he was doing politics-wise. But just what he's doing, I mean, and I can see why Warren would do this, right? You have 1,500 indefinitely laid off people. The company's paying billions of dollars in tariffs when they could be building trucks and stuff at Warren and at just multiple assembly plants around Detroit that have the capacity to be building these damn trucks, all right? So I could get it, but it's also the retaliation, all the other stuff that Shawn Fain has been a part of that Brian talks about on a regular basis on his channel. And it's good to see, because I've been following this for what, 24 months now? Maybe 2.5 years, all right? And one thing I can tell you is this guy has been consistent in wanting to make sure that the locals, the brotherhood of the UAW, is actually getting represented, and it's not backroom deals, and it's not, buddies and all this other crap that normally goes on. So, it says the vote held during a special meeting on July 21st saw high member turnout in support from two key union figures, former Secretary Treasurer Margaret Mock and then Vice President Rich Boyer, both whom allege retaliation by Fain. Local 140 is now the fourth UAW chapter to approve such charges under Article 30. Now, I believe, I have to read in here, I believe they need 5, right? I think they need 5 for them to have a trial. Is that what it is? Yeah, here's why it matters. The move to challenge Shawn Fain's leadership reflects growing internal tensions within one of the most influential labor unions in the U.S. The UAW represents hundreds of thousands of auto workers whose contracts and negotiations shape not only wages and benefits, but also production timelines and corporate strategies across the automotive industry. Allegations of misconduct and retaliation at the top level could undermine member trust, disrupt union cohesion, and potentially affect labor relations with major automakers at a critical time for the industry. So, all right, fourth local to file charges. Oh, 6. So they need 6. I'm not a UAW member. I don't know how it works. But so they need 6. So they got 4. They need 2 more locals to jump on, and that could trigger a trial. Fain faces allegations of retaliation and misconduct. Charges allege Fain retaliated against Mock and Boyer, bypassed union protocols for appointments, obstructed a federal monitor's investigation, and created conflicts of interest tied to his fiance's family. So with that, it's a high-profile attendance. Both Mock and Boyer were present at the vote as local 140 members, not in their leadership capacities, and participated in approving the charges against Fain. The vote passed. Now, this is the big part here. The vote passed 80-0. 80-0 during a special meeting. What? Potential impact on Stellantis plant operations. Local 140 represents workers at the Warren Truck Assembly Plant, currently operating with only 1 shift, which is friggin' abysmal if you ask me. Former local president Randall Pearson expressed concern that Fain may retaliate by withholding new product allocation, which could further reduce plant output. But this is the BS, right? This is the kind of stuff that they're calling Shawn Fain for. As the Article 30 campaign gains traction, Fain's leadership faces its most serious internal challenge yet. While a full removal trial has not begun, dissent within the union is growing. Now, look, I don't know, I'm not like privy to the entire inside story here, but it's people like Brian and David and some of the other guys that I watch on Facebook that do their regular posts, that they actually keep the membership informed on what's going on and what the rules are, because there's a lot of people that I've seen that are UAW members that don't even know, like, you don't have to go for the BS, you know what I'm saying? So seeing this, I'm glad something is being done here. It definitely will be interesting to see how you know, what comes of it, you know, what the final outcome is. But I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you're a UAW member, if you're at Warren, I see you guys in my comments all the time. You know, let me know what you think about Shawn Fain if you want him out in the comments, man. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you didn't know, shout out to my people at Warren. We do have a Ram 1500 Laramie giveaway going on right now on the channel. By going over to tksgarage.com, you can pick up any piece of merch. And right between now and August 1st at midnight, you know, when it turns to August 1st, we're doing 30x entries on anything that's picked up at the site at tksgarage.com, or you can pick up any of the merch below the video. Anyways, I look forward to seeing a lot of you guys from Warren in Detroit during Roadkill nights. I'm gonna have a lot of fun, just like we did a couple weeks ago. We'll probably do a couple meetups, look up at a couple bars, or buy out a couple bars and have some drinks with the good people, man. But until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.